So good morning.
In the sun, Sally. Sun. He wants the sun on your face, Sally.
Good morning, everyone. And it's a lovely sunny morning here in the mountains. And pleasure to introduce Mark to you. And I've known Mark for many years. And he's someone who always puts things into practice. He never says anything unless he's practiced it and found it worthwhile. So we're in for a wonderful talk this morning, and thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Sally, for your generous-hearted introduction, as always. Hope everyone can hear me clearly. I decided for this session that I would like to do an outdoor session with you, and we'll do a walking meditation as part of this. Partly I was inspired to do that by a video that the centre put out earlier this week on a walking meditation around the Stone Cottage Gardens. If you haven't seen it yet, do yourself a favour, have a good look at it. Very beautiful. Partly also because whenever I do sessions here, I always enjoy using the natural beauty of the environment of this place. It lends itself so wonderfully to the meditation practice and experience. And partly also because of the topic, third eye open. When we hear that topic, we think mostly it's about going inwards, which first and foremost it always is. But you can never go inwards without also learning to look outwards. The two go hand in hand. So we'll cover that a little bit as we go through this morning's topic. But I'd actually like to start with a short meditation exercise. So an integral part of the practice of meditation, as taught by the Brahma Kumaris, is that it is an open-eyed technique of meditation. So we do recommend to you to keep your eyes open whilst you are meditating, and I'll cover some of the reasons for that in the topic as I'm talking this morning. But for now, just sit comfortably, relax, and in keeping your eyes open, it's not a fixed, forced stare at anything. And it's not that you're using your eyes to focus on anything. Because our primary attention, our concentration is actually internal, whilst still being aware of the external world around us. So just find something that you can rest your eyes on comfortably. And take a few deep breaths. It helps to relax the body and to relax the mind. As I breathe, I recognize also my thoughts begin to slow. As I breathe in, I allow my mind to fill with thoughts and vibrations of peace and calmness. using the power of my mind, I create the image of light, a tiny spark of light in the center of my mind, the core of my being. All of my thoughts, all of my energy is drawn inwards to this star-like point of pure light energy. This is the essence of I, the eternal self. I hold on to this feeling of peace and stillness. And I remember. I connect to my eternal self. Om Shanti. So the practice of meditation is all about this inward journey. And that's what we're talking about when we talk about the third eye. It's what's referred to as the eye of knowledge, the eye of wisdom, the eye of understanding. And understanding is something that comes from practice and from experience. Practicing taking this inward looking journey. It's about identifying with myself as the spiritual being, the non-physical being, what we can call soul awareness. In this understanding and this awareness of myself as soul, I see my own truth, the beauty of who I am deep within. I see my eternal self, because soul is beyond time and incorporates all time. Everything that I've ever known, everything that I've ever experienced is recorded in the memory of the soul, in the deep subconscious of our being. So that is why when we Practicing meditation, what we're doing is we are remembering. We are remembering ourself, our eternal self. As part of that, we're remembering our connection with God, because that relationship with God is a part of my eternal journey. And in this awareness of soul, I am timeless. All past and all future is all merged in the one moment. Every moment that I experience is never a moment on its own, because every moment is only there because of all the preceding moments that have led up to it. And so all of my past is incorporated in every single moment that I experience, as well as every potential future that I hold. So past, present, and future all merge into one. This is what I think, this is what I feel when I talk about the eternity of the soul. And in the practice of meditation, the practice of utilizing what we call the third eye, this eye of looking inwards, to me, this is a key part of why we practice meditation with our eyes open. Because what I see with these is very much determined by what I see internally through here. We've all heard the expression that the eyes are the windows to the soul. So when we look into another person's eyes, we're looking at the inner being as much as we are the physical being. But they are also the windows for the soul. So these are the windows that I use to look outwards, to see the rest of the world around me. Being aware of myself internally as the pure being of subtle light energy, the being of eternal peace and joy and love, connecting to my purest original qualities as soul. When I have that awareness, when I've looked within using my third eye, understood and experienced that feeling, then as I look outwards at the world around me, I don't just see the physical objects of the physical world, but I see their spirit. I see their light. I see the subtle energy. And I'm not talking about visionary experiences of seeing auras or that type of light, but it's a feeling that I have within, that I sense that beauty because I feel that beauty inside myself. So I'd like to take you on a short meditation walk as well, to connect with some of this beauty of the natural environment around us. keep in mind, when we hear terms like the third eye, we think very esoteric. But understand that any esoteric concept has a really simple, essence-full truth. I just have to connect to my own essence to start to feel and experience that truth. So we'll see how we go. This is the first time I've done anything like this via video link. So I hope you get something of what I am trying to feel in what I'm doing with you this morning. One of the benefits also of meditating with your eyes open would be very difficult to do a meditation walk otherwise. Okay, so to begin with, connect back to that thought, that idea of who I am inside this body. Be aware of your own spiritual energy, the non-physical energy, those vibrations of peacefulness and love. Hold on to those vibrations. Be aware that as you're walking around, as you're moving this body, I'm sharing that vibration and that energy with the environment around me. And sharing is not just a matter of giving, because giving is never done solely on its own. There can't be giving without receiving. That is what sharing means. So in sharing my energy, my spirit, my light, my love, I'm feeling that vibration returning from the environment around me at the same time. So I'll try not to talk as much to get into that vibration myself. So if you're practicing this on your own at home, in your own garden, wherever you might be, just first of all, stop, breathe. Remember, connect with that vibration, that feeling of peacefulness and light and love. And understand that as I'm looking out through my eyes, I'm sharing that vibration with the environment around me. So I see not just a pot with beautiful green leaves, but understanding that I, the soul, am eternal, past, present, future, everything recorded within that. I feel the energy that has created this particular piece of beauty from its original seed, as it's absorbed the nutrients, the water, the light from the world around it into this shining batch of leaves as they are. I see, I feel. I look around me. I don't just look at the physical. As I walk, I practice that beautiful saying, I walk gently upon the earth. I feel the energy of connecting one foot onto the earth and the other lifting into the air. So with each step, I'm both grounded and I'm flying at the same time. I'm supported by the earth and I give support to the earth. I feel the light, the warmth of the sun on my skin, and I give that warmth and light into every particle of the world around me. I stand still. I listen. To the wind blowing through the leaves of the trees. I allow nature to come to me. I move slowly so that I can absorb everything. I allow all of my senses to fill with the beauty of the environment around me and the beauty that I carry inside of me. I don't know if your camera picked up the magpie. It was coming towards me. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much, Mark. That was beautiful. And I've always looked at the outside things, but I've never thought of at the same time looking inside. It's a new concept for me, and I'll definitely practice that and have a meditation walk like that. And I'm sure everyone listening will give it a try too. Thank you very much. I feel all warm inside now, even though the wind is cool. The meditation has made me feel warm. So thank you very much.
Thank you for having me here, Sally.
Pleasure.